I can't hear nothing. Yo, can't hear nothing.
Mm. Hey guys, I know y'all can hear me, and I know it's just a whole lot going on here, so I apologize. This is really the first time this ever happened. All right, so if he comes back up, which would be great, but if he doesn't, I apologize for that. Please pardon himself. Wolf guy is a very busy man, like I said before, 1,000 times. But what he does is a lot for the community. He's doing his 19th annual Peace Valley coming up here soon. Also, he has an event coming up. It's called In the Window. Or actually, I wanted him to tell you because I believe it's right when I call it the Eastern Market. So it's the Eastern Market events that he have every Friday night between the times of 7 to 10 p.m. And it's a great atmosphere. I love the whole situation about it. It's outside. It's different. It's nostalgic to me because I remember things like that from New York. But it's fire. My son, shouts out to my son again, Sonny Ray. He will be there soon, performing in the window. I know he will be performing at the Peace Rally that is coming up on the 18th of July. That is in downtown Newport News by the water. I believe it's Lincoln Park. Yeah, go down there, just have a great time. I believe that starts at 12 p.m. And then I'm not sure when it's over, but it's definitely, I've been there before. It's definitely a great event. They have great vendors out there. They got the bounce house for the kids. They have a cornhole tournament going. It's going to happen. You got to come there and beat the best team that they already have. It's on the flyer, the team name and all that. And so you got to come out there and beat them. And then you can then get some, but you got to beat them first. And then you can get you some Virginia Villains apparel. All his apparel is fire. He has t-shirts, hoodies. I just seen a fire tank top that he put out today, actually. He has the tank tops. He has, like I said, the two stores. So the second store, downtown Newport News, V2, he has other designers in there. You might want to go check them out. I know one of them is Ezekiel Will, and also uh, United Soul. To not United Soul. That's tomorrow. United Soul. That will be Gabe. Gabe performing from United Soul, but he has a few different designers here. That one day when we have a better situation here, where my phone is not, my camera is not tripping, that he can come here and let you guys know more about V2. V1, that is Uptown Newport News. Again, on Jefferson Avenue. It's a great store. It has a lot of nice things in there. He also has a lot of, like, he has literature in there so you can read a lot of good books and stuff like that. Get your mind right, get your mind right. But great store. That was his first store. He's been in business for 5 years now, so this will be his fifth anniversary, and that's coming up tomorrow, I believe. Today is the second. Today's the first. So no, so his that's going to be on the third, and that's going to be I Gave on Friday, performing. But I believe that tomorrow is the anniversary. It's the second, but the third is when he's gonna have the show, and that's gonna be really nice. So if y'all downtown Newport News, go there on Friday between 7 and 10, and go see I Gave. I Gave is a dope artist. He does culture reggae music, which I love reggae music, but he's gonna be doing that. In the window, and that's gonna be fire. Last week, I believe he had a young lady named Miss Brittany. She has a great voice. Shouts out to Miss Brittany. That was a really good show that she had in the window, and great vocals, mama, great vocals. But yeah, guys, like all you have to do is go to his website. On his website, he has everything listed. He has his music, he has the clothing line, how you can get to the apparel, you can purchase right there on the website. Also, anything that he has coming up, uh, he has it all on the website. So that's www.thevirginiavillains.com, and go up there and check out what he has. Also, like we just spoke to Mr. Chris and Miss Karen from Wait For Me out in California. Once again, Wait For Me with a 4. And so it's Wait For Me. And then, it's an app. So go on their website as well. That's www.waitforme.com. And also, go on their other social media sites. Everything is Wait For Me. Everything is Virginia Villains. I know Virginia Villains on one site has underscores in between each word, but yeah, it's mostly just Virginia Villains. But yeah, just go on all of their social media and check out what they have. They have a lot of great things going on, both of them. Shouts out also again to Casino 404. Casino is the online magazine that I was featured in and on the cover of March this year. and he did a great write up for me. I loved the whole process of it all. It was great. When I read the write up, the magazine, I even started crying. So it's a really great read. Um, and go up there and on um, Inner City Dope Association, and then you can get that magazine. You can take it back to next month, months before, so that you can see me on the cover and on the inside. Great article. But yeah, we just have a lot going on. Shouts out again to my sons. They're all doing great right now. Shouts out to Tyrell. Love you so much, Ty. Um, and he's getting himself together. And shouts out to even my godson. It's been a little rough, but we all coming and we getting everything together and pushing through adversities. Even right now, what I'm saying, like most people would have just given up and just like hung up and then that's it. But I'm gonna give you 15 more minutes of the show because I definitely had everything set up. I had a wonderful flyer. Um, yeah, go check out his music. That song that I had posted the flyer in is called Warhol, and then as WAR Hall HOL. You go and you check that out because that's a dope song. That has a lot of knowledge in that song. So you might want to go and listen to that song. Also, shouts out to Rap Cafe. They had a great interview there. That's a podcast. Shouts out to you guys. Um, they had a great interview with Sick Mike because he has so many names like Mike Diamond, Sick Mike. But Sick Mike is what he goes by when he raps. So that was when I say a great interview, and I love their interview they had before the interview. That was great too. So I agree with them. Sig Mike is one of the hardest MCs out of Virginia, hands down, legendary actually. Also, when I say his mind is beautiful, it's like when it comes to pushing out the fashion, the different designs, how he's placing things in people's face so that we can educate ourselves on what he places on his apparel. So check out his stores. It's 2 stores, one uptown, one downtown. We will be rescheduling the show. I was just wanting to get the show to you guys before tomorrow because he has, his anniversary, and I would love for you guys. And I'm glad he got the address out on the part 1 of this show, where you guys can go down there and do some shopping. He has great things, like I said, and it's black owned. It's a place where downtown Newport News. It was kind of rare to have that a black owned business that was ran in a peaceful manner, and having you can get money together, having a place where other designers, like you said, selective, but for the most part, he has to be able to see that you're, one, trust you, two, that you're going somewhere, that it won't be just I'm just throwing a designer in my store. I love that how he thinks about it, how he takes care of his business, where I'm just not gonna let anyone come in here and do whatever they want to do in my business. So that's why he's so selective. He knows that each one of us in that store will be in that store, or is in that store now. Um, they respect him, and we all respect him to the utmost. Shouts out again to you, bro. I wish that you could have came back up. No, I'm gonna check one more time and see the back, but no, you're not there. So, like he has a lot going on. He has to get everything ready for tomorrow. I think I say he has a lot going on at least 20 times so far, but that's a true statement. And he's really really busy. Same with Chris. You see how both of them were in the car, moving around. I give salute to both of them, and salute to you, Karen, for the hard work that's being put in. Um, they definitely show me to keep pushing me through everything to keep going. So at first, I didn't think I was gonna get 30 minutes out of either one of them, not even 15 minutes, but I'm glad that I did get the time that I did on part one of this show. It's 6:11 right now, and we started at 5:11. So you got an hour, well, somewhat shy of a few minutes because it was just blacked out. But I just want to let y'all know, um, whatever it is, whatever dreams you have. Uh, Keep going. Do everything you can to get to those dreams. Don't let anything derail you and take you from, the blessings that is for you. I know that my apparel blessings are going, blessings already, is pretty known in a couple of places because as I'm selling my apparel, I tell my story and my testimony so that you'll know that you shine from the inside. And my apparel, glows in the dark. Um, so that when you go outside, you gather in sun, you get in that power. And so, after you go outside, it picks up even more light and more power. And then when you go in, it just brightens up, how you feel, how the person looking at you feel, and everything. So I give thanks for Sick Mike for helping me, or Mike Diamond at the time, helping me. Really push my brand to a great place, and then having it being where I can use it even for my podcast. So it was an easy little slide over from Blessings Are Apparel to Blessings Are Contagious podcast show. Um, like I said, you guys just seen on part one of this show that I had two great people who are very high up in what they're doing. Like they're so humble. They don't have to be humble because they're made that way. I feel like when people say I'm being humble, you sometimes you're not. But if you just be humble, because that's in your makeup. That's in what I'm saying. You being the person that you are, being a good person, is going to automatically be that. You're automatically going to be humble. You don't have to keep saying that unless you want to convince yourself. That's great, but it's something that is already there. So yeah, just keep pushing forward. I give thanks to all of my sponsors, but I want to talk really in depth about my radio station, DLE Radio, the Live is Entertainment Radio Online. I give thanks to you, Quad. Quad has been out of town, all over the place, getting out there so that he can push DLE Radio to DLE TV, and I'm gonna be over there too. So I want to be 100% transparent because bro, and I know bro, when I first started this, I was like, bro, I don't know what to do, how to start it. I don't have a station here in Atlanta. When I started my podcast, it started in Virginia, and then I went to one station, sat down, did my show. All of these things are happening, but in there, I also learned how to engineer and get things and push past things that would make anyone else nervous and can't finish because you can't figure it out, during live and everything. I learned these things there. So when I came here, I was like, bro, I don't know what to do. He's like, I got you. So when he came and said that he was going to switch everything over from the radio to TV, he was like, it's a no brainer. Like, you're pushing out these shows. You have a great show, so I would love to switch everything over. That's why, right now, I'm doing it like this. Normally, later I'm going to be pre-taping, so I want to let everybody know that I will be moving over to pre-taping my shows because I really don't like it when things like this happen. And you guys deserve a great show. You guys also deserve people to call in and give love to my guests, and then that way, when that happens, then it kicks off like you all just witnessed. That it kicks off my guests. So and Mike Diamond was very powerful, and it's like I'm trying to stop a word, but it's not gonna stop us. We're still gonna reschedule the show and get to that. But Qua is out there. He done went out to Virginia and everything. He's pushing the brand. He's pushing even my brand, Blessings Are Contagious podcast. He's definitely pushing the show. I give so much thanks to him for that. I want to give thanks to Jason I call him Jason because I just like saying it that way. Shouts out to him because he's always reposting. Shouts out to Michael Ford Jr. He's another one who's always reposting the anything, my flyers, my show. I give thanks to them. I met them through my sponsor, Virginia Villains. Also to Kamal. He's another one. I'm sorry I forgot your last name. But if you're ready, that's fine. Just come back up. I'm still up here. Just come back up. Hopefully you can hear me. Uh, hold on. Let me text him to let him know. Because he just texted me that he's ready. But I just want to let him know. Okay. To come back up. To the last one. Okay, guys. So yeah, so that's going to be happening soon. Shouts out to Quiet again. He's going to be moving blessings over there. But this time, everything's going to be pre-taped. Everything's going to be edited, and I will not have any of these issues. But I like going live because I like for my guests to be able to interact. I like for my with their audience, also with guests that call in to just show love. You know, pop ups. You know, to just show love. I love doing that and creating great, you know, magic by introducing great people together, and for y'all being able to witness that and to be able to see how all you gotta do is, you know, connect the dots. When you know people that are doing great things and you trust them and you bring in good people with good people, that's I love that. So I will probably be doing, you know, every once in a while, or you know, maybe 2 times a month or something like that, I might do a live show. But for right now, the way that things are going, I'd rather. Um, I'm sorry, I'm just seeing that. I don't know why that's up there. I'd rather have a live show, but I gotta do. I have to do it in that way with it being taped. But yeah, if you watch your mic, I'm right. He sent me a text saying he's ready, but let me see. I might have to resend him the link. Thank y'all so much for bearing with me, like just chilling. That's fire. Um, do. Anybody watching on YouTube, please give me a shout out. Just a little comment real quick. Let me see ya. Let me hear from you. All right, he is back. We are here. I can hear you now. I apologize for that. That was crazy work.
Right, we good?
Right, we're really good. Yeah, I was trying to like tell the people about your event tomorrow, but here you go. There you go. Let the people know.
Tomorrow, what's popping tomorrow?
No, I'm sorry, Friday. Sorry, Friday.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Making sure I won't trip him, but our actual 5 year anniversary is tomorrow.
Mhm.
What is that? July 2nd, right?
Mhm.
So Virginia Villains will be 5 years in official commercial business.
Mhm.
We're doing 30% off customer appreciation all weekend. It's a customer appreciation weekend in light of the fifth year in business. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we're doing 30% off. Pull up, shop, take advantage of the deal. Friday night, we're going to be doing the celebration for the 5th year
Nice.
at the downtown location, V Squared, 2510 Jefferson Avenue, Suite 102. We're going to be down there doing the same thing. The customer appreciation is still in effect. The 30% off is still in effect. We might have it catered. We might have, a few cupcakes and, a few snacks, you know what I mean? Things of that nature going around. the balloons, the whole nine. So everybody come out that's ever supported us, that ever planned to support us if you're in the area and tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? But that'll be
Nice.
Friday from 7 to 10. And we also got I Gabe of the United Souls. He'll be in the window performing live at the downtown location Friday.
Shouts out Gabe. What up? What up?
Yeah.
Okay. And so, congratulations. Let me say that to the number five on that on being in business.
Thank you. Thank
You're welcome. You're in B2 right now.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you want to just show people around?
Oh, yeah.
Where
Why
you from,
not?
Phil? Yeah, it's a beautiful store. Yeah, y'all gonna this is a treat.
Let me see if
Everything happened for its reason. This is so nice.
I can show you guys what's going on.
I love it. Fire.
Uh, so we are now in the Virginia Village. Just showing you around a couple of pieces.
That's one of my favorites. I put that on a flyer. Methusa.
Yeah, a couple of things. Around, check us out.
Mm,
Uh,
nice.
we coming.
So how did you come up with your designs?
It's all organic, you know what I mean? All organic, whatever I'm feeling at the moment type of thing.
Yeah, like that one. That's fire.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, true natives.
Yeah, we run a
Nice.
couple of brands out of here. Of course, we got the J's over here, courtesy of the private stock shoe company. They keep us loaded with the J's,
Hmm.
and we do the rest.
Okay, what are the other
Mhm.
brands that you have in there?
Well, right now, we only have one other brand in here. That's Easy Wheel. That's Ezekiel's Wheel of Higher Intelligence, and they're pretty dope. You know what I mean? So they've been riding with it for a couple months now. Fly
Yeah.
Family is what they go by. Shout out to the guys, G4 Jag.
Shut
You
up.
know, they out in Harlem. But
Okay,
yeah,
Harlem.
that's the only brand we got in here rocking with us for the moment. But Blessings will be in soon. We're gonna open the door for Blessings, let them in. And
Thank you. I
yeah, that's about
appreciate
it.
it.
That's my guy Black right there. He holding the situation down. Black Promise if you looking. Battle rap
It's
extraordinaire.
Wagwan. Okay, nice, nice. And so when you first started with Virginia Villains, what made you even go into that type of deal, like doing apparel?
I don't really know. Like an honest story. All right, so like I got this, I got like this addiction, right? Like some people like shoes, some people are sneakerheads, some people like hats, some people like jackets and shit, some people like shades, right?
Hmm.
I like machines. So I was just buying machines one day and I bought that first t-shirt press and I bought a vinyl cutter and I bought a computer and all the shit. And I spent like a lump sum of money on it. So as always, I got this habit of buying machines. So once I bought the machine, I was sitting there. I was like, I gotta get a return on this investment now. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get my money back, basically.
Hmm.
So I sat down, put the computer up, sat down, and freehanded a logo, that Linux logo, and from there we've been on go. You know what I'm saying? It just took shape, took flight from there.
Fire on a free hand.
Right. And I
Yeah.
had never did that before in my life. That's how you know it was the universe. I didn't know how to draw on the computer, none of that, but I managed to pop that logo out like perfect. And I was just like, damn, that's tough. And I ran with it.
Now it's everywhere. You even had one out in Cairo, out there in
Oh
Egypt. We
yeah, we
have
done been all over
everywhere.
the country. We've been all
Yeah,
over the
we
country.
was everywhere.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was the top of the. That's how the first logo came about. But you know, it was a well thought scheme. You know, it was a well thought out scheme, but it just came together like so effortlessly. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? Kind of like rolled off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like you assisted me with starting Blessings.
Right.
Is this something that you do where if somebody wanted to come to you and start something because your business mind and everything, your tutelage that you give, is that something that you just do, or is that something that
Yeah,
you
I'm always here. I'm
you always
always here
do?
to help.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Depending on what you asking of me, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'll let you know if
Yes.
I'm gonna require some type of fee. But I'm always here to help, you know. Satellite wit, you need help with ideas, you know what I mean? Just a ear, you know what I mean, to listen or whatever the case may be. I'm always here to help.
Yeah.
And I always got ideas. So yeah, pull up on me, let's figure out how to get your situation together. Like I'm always here for that.
Right, right, right. You get to some money. So let's get some money together. Like where did that come from?
That's the name of the album. The last album I dropped is called Let's Get Some Money Together. On
Okay.
all streaming platforms, on all download streaming platforms.
Cause I like how
All of
you have different sayings all about around the store, and you have one of that. You have that. Was that right in the door? Let's get some money
that's in
together.
the window.
That's in the window.
Right.
That's in the window. Yeah. That's fire because our people need to learn how to, just that, get some money together. Um, do you think that our people is really there right now coming together, or what should we do to like show other people to that's what you need to do? Like, how do you come together, get money?
Well, me personally, my answer to that would be by example. I
Yeah.
feel like leading by example is the most effective form, you know what I'm saying, of leadership. There are other methods, but people respond differently when they see it.
Yeah.
So my thing is, let's be the change we want to see. Let's be that in action. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What would you tell a young man or woman who has the idea of being a designer? Like, what is something that kept you going to get to where you are today?
Two things. If the helping hand you looking for is at the end of your own wrist, help your fucking self. Pardon my French. That's the first thing.
Right.
The second thing is your riches and success is going 8 times out of 10 come from people. Your support is going to come from people that don't look like you 8 times out of 10.
Mm,
People you don't know. It's never going to be who you expect.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So always, never worry about the followers. Always focus on gaining new followers. You know what I'm saying? Forging new relationships. You know what I mean? That's it. And get with you some competent individuals, get you a team of competent individuals, and go up.
That's it. Yeah, I agree with you. You do a lot of outside events. How do you get booked for those events? Like you literally be everywhere.
What do you mean with the brand popping
Yeah,
out?
yeah, with the brand. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the lane we. I don't know. I don't want to say we created it, but kind of been like that for some years now.
Yeah.
We everywhere. We don't mind the grind. You know what I'm saying? So outside of the two locations, if you got something going on, let us know. We'll pop up with the vending situation, get some money with you.
Hmm.
We don't mind the grind. You know what I mean? That's just another arm, another wave, another stream. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Hmm.
We gonna get the money.
Yeah, get the money together. So
Right,
thank you. Let's go ahead and switch over here because I know I don't have much time with you, but I definitely want to hear about new music that's coming before we talk about the peace rally.
right.
Um, Talk about your drop you just made. I like that song. Like I tell people, it has a lot of knowledge in that one. The Warhol.
Oh yeah, available on all download streaming platforms. Warhol. That's the new single. That's off the upcoming album. The album is called Lupo Grimaldi. It's
Hmm.
coming out. We were shooting for July 9th, but we still mixing it down and tightening it up. So it's probably gonna, be a little more like August, late August. But
Okay.
we live with Conway the Machine July 9th. We were gonna drop it on that date, but like I said, we got other things going on right now. The last album, Let's Get the Money Together, we dropped that last year when we was live with Benny the Butcher.
Right.
So we was gonna keep it traditional. This year we live with Conway. Go ahead and drop it on that day, but it ain't play out like that. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
Warhol is out now. That's the single WARHOL. My name is Sick Mike. They call me the Wolf God. You can find the music on any downloading and streaming platform, wherever you listen to music at. SICMIC. And that's it. Go find it.
Who's the producer on Warhol? Cause that's a fire beat.
It's a kid named Shane Johnson. Shout out to Shane Johnson. Shout out to Seven City Syndicate. That's
Mm.
my guy. I think he's Shane Johnson from Suffolk. I think he's from Suffolk.
Okay, shouts out Shane. Actually, Shane, when you watch this, hit me up because you supposed to be coming next on the show. We already said we were going to do that. Shouts out to him. He does a lot of work out there in the
Right.
757. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when you have but you said that you have something on the 9th. You said coming.
Yeah, we live with Conway the Machine.
Okay, so you are gonna still perform. That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. So, anything else you want to tell people about your music? Because
No,
Virginia is, we talked about that. You know what I'm saying? As far as the sound.
yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say too much. I'll let the music speak for itself.
That's right.
And you ain't gonna find
Absolutely.
me. SIC space MIC Sick Mike on all downloaded streaming platforms, and let me know.
That's it. That's all. Now, the Peace Rally coming up, 19th annual. That's fire, man. Almost at 20 years.
Right,
That's
right.
amazing. Um, so it's a very peaceful event. I was there on the 16th one. I interviewed you. I interviewed a lot of the vendors. So you having vendors out there?
Yes.
Okay, you got vendors, and then you have a tournament. What? Tell us about the tournament.
We got some guys from a local cornhole club. I don't know if you're familiar with cornhole or not, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's like a game that just kind of fucking exploded, and now it's just national.
I love
So,
it.
you know what I mean? So we got some guys that are pretty decent, pretty well known in the cornhole world, and they were like, how can we contribute to the peace rally? So I told them, let's make it up, let's take it and make it an opportunity to give some stuff away, and also, get some reps in, and some good friendly competition, right?
Yeah.
So they're called Fire in the Hole Cornhole Team.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the Hole. They call themselves Fifth, like FITH, Fire in the
Okay.
Hole. They're gonna be out there at the peace rally, running a shootout, a cornhole shootout. You can bring
Perfect.
your team, or you can blind pick a partner and play them. If anybody, whoever beats them, gets free Virginia Villain shirts. So
Free.
I already told them they better go 1,000-0. But if anybody manages to beat them, we got free merch for you, and they'll be out there, shooting it out with whoever.
So it's two people per team, right?
Yes,
Okay, I know that you're one sponsor and everything, but can I get in because I would like to get my free merch.
yeah. They going them
Thank
boys.
you.
Them boys is active shooters. They is not gonna play with you. They gonna get you out of there.
I'm pretty good at it. Me and
They
the
gonna get
little,
you out of there.
look at my arm. Look at that. They could do something.
It
Could do
has nothing to
something.
do with this.
It's precision. I know.
Right. It has nothing
Yeah,
to do with this.
but I got
Them
good
boys gonna get you
hand-eye
out of there.
coordination. My hand-eye coordination is pretty good.
What you're not gonna do is talk me to death. Come out there, try your hand. Let's see how you do. Like you're more than welcome.
All right, that's what's up. So you have a few performers. Tell us about your performers that's gonna be out there. Shouts out to my son again, Sonny Ray. But go ahead.
And of course, we got Sunny Ray going live, coming up from Atlanta with some beautiful energy. We
Hmm.
have B Antoinette. She's gonna be live as well. She's an R&B artist. She's beautiful voice, kind of old school, classical.
Nice.
We have a fella by the name of the Moorish Muscle. He's going to be performing out there. There's going to be a lot of Moors and nationals in attendance. Beautiful, peaceful situation.
Yeah, they
We
got.
got Brittany Tierra is coming out, and she is a major talent. She's the headliner, actually, of the performances. Her name is Brittany Tierra, and you can find her on any platform you listen to music on. And she has a vocal range and quality that rivals Whitney Houston's, in my opinion.
That's
But
who
she'll be
performed in
there.
the window,
Yes,
right?
yes.
She could sing. Like when I said no, she could sing.
Listen, listen.
She could sing.
Feel free to pull up and challenge challenge what I'm saying live after you listen for yourself. But yeah, it's gonna be a nice, situation as far as performances. We also got Ghetto Chris coming out with his daughter, Zoe. And
Zoe.
he's the one. They have the channel on YouTube where they do the singing songs and the counting songs for the kids,
Oh,
alphabet
nice.
songs and all that.
I love
And they're
that.
kind of blowing up on some whoever's corner. What's the name of that girl that used to do
Gracie.
yeah. So they're like in that lane, but they're big. So him and Zoe are gonna come out and do their thing as well. And it might be a few surprises.
Oh, I'm gonna bring my little grand boo-boos, the twins, Nova and Sky. Shouts out Nova and Sky,
Yeah,
and
please
I
do
gotta say
because
shouts out
we
to.
also got the food for the babies and everything, food, drinks, entertainment, games, prizes. The face painters, the balloon artists, like we really gonna yeah, we giving away bicycles. I'm trying to have at least 10, 15 bicycles to give away to random children, and so bring them out.
I love that bicycles. What made you give? What gave you the idea to give out the bikes?
Oh no, bikes always been a big thing there. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it translates, it transfers, and there's going to be different organizations donating the bikes, and each organization is going to write a heartfelt letter or message to that child, whoever's receiving that bike. So when they get that bike, it also comes along with a message, a blessing, or whatever they want that child to have, right?
That's beautiful.
And it's just about encouraging. It's just about encouragement, which is what we always here to do of the posterity or the next or the generations to come. Like, we want them to understand that it is people out here that care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes,
yeah, go to the top. There's people out here cheering for you. Like, you never know where the blessings are coming from. Just be a good person. Just, do your thing. And, the universe will reward you. So we just want to do our part to encourage and properly incentivize as many as we can with the little we have. You know what I'm saying?
I love that you say that because when I heard, shouts out again to Rap Cafe and those guys over there, they pulled some good ones out of you, but they had good questions. So they asked you, what made you start a peace rally? And that was so beautiful. Another time, because we're going to be scheduled for another show, but, tell a little bit, another time for the full story, but a little bit of the story of why you did that.
Uh, in a nutshell, why? What made me start the peace rally?
Yes.
In a nutshell, I was standing on a corner that I was selling drugs on a long time ago, and it was like something just came over me, like you taking a lot from the street, man. Like you taking a lot from the neighborhood. Like you just, what I'm saying? Not only you, but you can only be accountable for yourself. So it's like I just had this, something came over me like you taking a lot from the community with that fucking poison. You know what I'm saying? That she pushing. You got to do something to balance it. You got to do something to balance the wrong you doing. Like you got to balance it. You know what I'm saying? You got to give something. You got to give something because you're taking a lot. So, and then that's how I came. That's why I went in my pocket. I booked a park. I went and bought all the food. I went and got all the fucking performers and lined it up. Games. I went and paid for everything out of pocket and fed the community, fed the babies, and did all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like, the lifestyle I was living was just so fucked up, and I was just such a taker. I needed to. I felt it was only right to start something and give back. You know what I'm saying? To kind of balance the fucked up things I was doing at that point in my life.
Right. Right.
So that
And
led
then
to the peace rally. You know what I'm saying? That led to me pouring back into the community. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen all of the. I think that's what we needed the most, and it still
yeah.
is.
Yes, absolutely. And the reason why I asked you that, and because when I heard that story, I heard when you said something sad, and that was your inner self. Do you agree? Your higher
Sad.
self. That was your higher self. That I feel like they got that download, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Um, Younger people today, they just don't. They moving so fast, like they can't take the moment to stop and listen to their higher self. What do you suggest to these younger people today on how things are moving? And then I need my golden nugget, and we're done.
Yeah. The pace of life is grueling. I'll tell you what I would tell. What I tell my son. What I told them. The pace of life is grueling. I would suggest you figure it out early. You know, nobody owes you anything basically, but get out there, figure it out early because the pace of life is grueling, especially for a young, quote unquote, black male, right? So that would kind of like be the basis of it, like you don't develop habits before you master something.
Mm,
Like you know what I'm saying? At least be mindful enough to figure out how you gonna get some money before you acquire a habit that requires you to spend money that you don't even know how you gonna get yet. And that's basically the jewelry. You know what I'm saying?
her.
And master something before you acquire a habit, and figure life out now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have a sense of urgency in reference to establishing yourself.
Yes. Yes. I know I said I just wanted to go to Nugget and we was going, but I just reminding what you said. As far as the boxing, you
Right.
are you training people or what is that?
I mean, yeah, I always keep a few clients, but nothing commercial
Okay.
yet. Nothing commercial yet because I
Bless.
like to be, I like the intimate, the one-to-one tutelage. Like I like, and we move pretty fast. And when you get multiple or class, like you can't really
Right.
move at that pace because you don't know who is strong where and who is weak where. So it requires individual analysis at that point, which slows things down. So I like things to move at a decent pace. Get with a person, see where they're strong, where they're weak, what their goals are, what they want to do, and then we proceed like that. But I always keep a few clients in the back pocket, but yeah, nothing commercial at the moment.
Yeah, you do a great job too. That little challenge that you put out with the three pennies, boom,
Well,
boom, boom, and
nobody's done it.
I didn't see anyone respond yet. Like they tried, but they couldn't get it. Yeah,
Nobody's
that
done
comes
it. I
from
guess I'm gonna
boxing.
have to go to the boxing gym. This is an open, challenge to all the boxers to jump in. I want to go to Keyshawn Davis's gym. I want to go to Devin Haney's gym. I want to go to, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Whoever. Floyd, Rolly Romero, all those guys, Ben Whitaker. I want to go to everybody's gym and just see who can do that three penny challenge.
Yeah, I
It's
find
kind of
it
like a
fire.
boxer's challenge. I can't expect someone that doesn't know how to throw a straight punch to do it.
Yeah. We ain't gonna give away the source, but for sure,
Right.
I said, okay, that's punching somebody really fast. That's what I felt. It just felt like
Yeah,
it was hitting somebody really fast. So yeah, that's fire though. But okay, so what's you feel like you got everything out that you wanted to say was coming up with what's going on?
yeah,
Okay, what's your handles?
yeah. What you say?
What's your handles? How do people find you?
Um, if you're looking for the music, SICMIC. That's any download streaming platform. If you're looking for the Virginia Villains, the VirginiaVillains.com. Instagram, the_Virginia_villains. Facebook, the Virginia Villains Clothing Company.
Yep.
Yeah.
How you find
And
them? That's how
if
you
you're
find
looking for
them.
me, if you're looking for me on Instagram, it's East Coast, one word, East Coast _Mikey, MIKEY. Tap in with the God. Let's get some money together.
All right. Any shout outs?
Shout out to me, man. Shout out to everybody that love me. I love you back. If you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you either. Yeah, it's that simple.
Absolutely.
Shout out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Wolf guy, I'm gonna have to ask, what it is. Let me get that golden nugget. A golden nugget is a piece of wisdom that you either go by or that you will leave here.
A piece of wisdom that I go by or what?
Or that you will leave here, like something that you either go by every day or something that you would be known by, like people know you by.
Something that I go by every day.
Mhm.
Be accountable for your actions.
I love that.
This is
That is
every
literally
day.
how my day started. Say it again.
Be accountable for your actions is something I live by every day. If you fuck up, nigga, you face the fire for your fuck up. Don't pass the buck. Don't drag nobody else into your shit if it's you, nigga. Yeah, wear yours. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's it every day. And I thank my mother for that. My mother told me that.
Shouts out
Don't
to your
run.
mom. I interviewed her. She
Yeah,
has a
don't
beautiful
run.
mom.
Go stand there. Stand there and be accountable for whatever you did, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stand on your shit.
Yeah, she taught you right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that helped me a
Yeah.
lot.
That takes you a long, long way. And it
But
heals you in a lot of ways. So people don't understand that. They just want to keep it moving. But nah, be accountable. Like, take everything that you need to do and change that hill. And the way you start is being accountable for your own actions. So thank you so much for being patient with me. This stuff going on. You're super dope for that. I appreciate you always. You know that. Yeah, we'll be coming up this soon. Shouts out to Sonny Ray again. That's Sonny SONIR with 3 Y's. And that way y'all can find him and you can see what type of music he's gonna be bringing to the stage.
for sure.
Shouts out to Virginia Villains. Shouts out to Wait For Me Again. Shouts out to In the City Dope Association. Shouts out also to my guy over there, Quad at DLE Radio. Thank you so much for being my radio station where we, get Blessings Are Contagious popping. Thanks for taking your time. I appreciate you so much. Talk to you soon. Thanks, Mike.
Peace.
Peace and blessings. All right, guys. Have an amazing day.